Hi, I'm Margarita, and I am the owner of Heirloom Bakery and Topeka Coffee, and you are watching Explore Tulsa.
Hope you've got all your Thanksgiving shopping done, found your recipes, and ready to take a break with us as we serve up the good times with another episode of Explore Tulsa. And this week, we start the show with unique gift ideas.
Then here comes the bride.
Followed by Okie stocking stuffers.
Plus cookies.
Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. Hello and happy Thanksgiving week, as we are very thankful that you decided to spend time with us on this week's Explore Tulsa. Now, Stevie, do you do much cooking at your house?
Well, it's kind of a team effort. We have like 20 people show up for dinner.
20 people? You must have one big turkey.
Yep, our bird has to be a hefty 30-pounder. They say you need like 1.5 pounds of turkey for each of your guests.
Sounds like you must have a pretty long Christmas list too, with all those people, plus your co-host.
I definitely do.
Ooh, there's a fun little place downtown where you can find a unique gift for everyone on your list.
I can always count on you to tell me where to shop, Trish.
It's William the Artist's Decopolis.
Well, initially I got started with art just being around it so much as I was a kid. My grandmothers were artists and my parents were artists, and you know, I was seeing them do paintings, and of course I'd get a little canvas and get a little paint and try to do some things like that. I remember one time I was in the Army in upstate New York, and sometimes you have a lot of free time in between training, and I thought, I'm going to try to do a painting. And I did several large paintings, there just for, as a hobby type thing. And then I had a lot of the sergeants and people going, what are you doing in the Army? What are you doing here doing this? So that was kind of my first, I think I could, do this. For the murals, I almost don't really know how that got started. I guess I just had some people ask me. What I initially started doing to get some exposure with my artwork is I would go out to the fairgrounds, and I'd set up a little booth there, and I'd just work on some paintings and do some artwork and have some pictures there. And pretty soon people would ask me, hey, could you do this and could you do that? And it turns out that the murals turned out to be the thing that just caught on the most, and that I enjoyed doing the most as well. A lot of homes and businesses I can already tell just by looking at the architecture and the furniture they have, what kind of style that they would like. And then they'll say, I'd like something around this window or this door, or I've got a staircase that's curved and I can't hang a painting on it, so can we paint something on it? And that's how I, figure out what to go with. And it's kind of a collaborative effort on that. I'll do some sketches or I'll show some pictures to them. I'll say, oh, I love this. And then there again, it gives me a little bit of a direction on how to go. The storefront came about by me, I always kind of wanted to sell some prints and do some artwork in that way and maybe have a little bit of a gallery. And then, of course, it's really evolved from there. I have some prints and some paintings, and I've kind of wanted to take a little bit of a change in direction. I've been doing the murals for a long time, so I thought, well, I can try another tact on it. And I've really been excited about this avenue that I've been pursuing lately. Some of the things that people really enjoy about our shop is that we'll go all over the place to find the old retro games and toys and books. We found a company that does the golden books and some of the old games. It sells not to just the younger people, the toys, but the older people love them too. It's like, oh my gosh, I remember having this, and then they'll buy it for their kids or their grandkids. Of course, I love trying to help out the local authors and illustrators and artists. I'm one myself, so it only makes sense to try to reach out to them and help that. And I'm a firm believer that the more success other people have in our community, the better it is for all of us. If an artist is successful, it starts to create more of an art culture. It's harder work in some respects, but I think the reward will be great once things really take off. And it gives you a sense of pride. Some people come downtown now and they're like, well, from out of town, and they're like, where are all the people? Why is your downtown so slow? And I'm like, well, We've had some rough times. A lot of the oil businesses left and went to Houston and stuff like that. But there's a renaissance happening here, and there's a lot of people wanting it to happen. And you get that sense of community here that you can't, well, maybe not find in other places.
I love those little robots at Decopolis, and William's murals are truly amazing.
To see more for yourself, visit decopolisstudios.com or stop by their shop at 6th in Boston.
I know most folks are talking about planning for Christmas, but there are quite a few that are making big plans for June, too.
Oh, yes, Stevie. For those looking to be a June bride, now is the time to get in the wedding planning and start it up.
All the wedding planners say that you got to start up like 6 to 9 months in advance. And next, we'll meet one of the best wedding planners in T-Town when we return with more Explore Tulsa.
Ever since the first movie theaters opened in the early 1900s, man has been trying everything to bring that same experience home to enjoy with their families. And for more than 30 years, Video Revolution and their home entertainment experts have been making those dreams come true by designing custom home theater solutions for both in and outdoor use. From 1080p LEDs to the brand new Sony 4K flat panel TVs, or come in to see the latest in sound bars and surround sound setups. Always the top name brands are found at Video Revolution. That same electronic expertise we also apply to your business communications network, from boardroom automation to video wall presentations. No matter what technology the future holds, you can count on Video Revolution to be leading the way. Tulsa's headquarters for the best selection and installation of cutting-edge electronics. Video Revolution on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Hey, it's Stevie from Explore Tulsa with my friend and optometrist for many years, Dr. Robert Zellner. Tell everybody why it's so good to come in to see you.
Well, that's a great question. Let's see, we've got 2 great locations. We try to stay cutting edge at every point along the way because, let's face it, everybody wants to come in and get taken care of in a timely fashion and get the latest, greatest stuff and save some money and get on with their life. And see clearly.
And if you don't believe it, look on the website.
Absolutely, drzellner.com. You can find that we have our 2 locations at 69th and Memorial and 3030 South Harvard, or you can give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020.
And I got 4 kids, and I got to tell you, as a big family like that, it's affordable too.
Oh yes, and of course, the number one reason, you save some money. I mean, with our 2-pair specials, with our different unique packages that we put together, I mean, you can come in here and your money can go a lot farther than anywhere else.
And that's why with Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates, seeing is believing.
Oh, I like that, Stevie. Well done.
Hi, this is Blake Lee. I'm the owner of F5 Storm Shelters of Tulsa, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hello again, as we hope you have a happy and safe holiday this week, and thanks for sticking around for more Explore Tulsa.
Trish, did you know that there's like 2.3 million Americans get married every single year? That's 6,200 weddings a day right now. Someone somewhere is saying I do.
Yep, and the biggest months for weddings are June, followed by August, September, and October.
And the average age for a bride in the U.S., 25 years, 3 months. That gives you like another year and 9 months, Trish.
Thanks, Stevie. Thanks for putting my life on a timeline. But if you're looking for big ideas for your happy moment, then you'll want to get to know Jennifer Thompson at Facchianos Bridal and Formal.
I'm originally from New York City, and I grew up in the Bronx. And I went to college in New York and school in New York, and then I also studied a little bit abroad in London for fashion. Well, I did meet my husband on a ski trip, which was very romantic. And he just was so cute and had such a cute little accent. I thought, well, where do you live? And he said Tulsa, and I was like, Tulsa? And he's like, yes, you should move to Tulsa. But unbeknownst to me, there was no fashion design in Tulsa, and that's what I studied. So I had to kind of make up my own job because I tried to look around for different fashion jobs, but I worked at a different design house probably, I would say every 2 years after I had graduated. You know, I was in loungewear, then I was in handbags, then I really loved children's wear. And then I thought, what am I gonna do? So I just waitressed for a long time, and then my friends who were also waitresses started getting married, and they, you know, as poor waitresses, we decided we were going to, you know, figure out how to do a wedding on a budget. And since I could make wedding dresses, I started making dresses for people, and then I thought, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do weddings, I'm going to coordinate weddings, I'm going to help people have the best dress, the one that they want. Because we really didn't have a store where I felt you could have whatever dress you wanted. And here, we do redesign. I have a design degree, so I can make a dress. We have a line of dresses, we design our own, which that's our little niche in Tulsa, because we redesign already made dresses, or we'll design you one just on your own. After 5 years, we were actually in a smaller location, and I decided at that point we needed to grow because our business was growing, and it was just like me and 2 other people working. And then we moved to this location, and that was the year when everything changed. I mean, we had more dresses to pick from, we had more staff. I was already pretty good at figuring out what the clientele we had was and what they wanted based on what they had told me they wanted. And so when I'd go to market, I'd pick better. And so it seems like now I can keep, I just have a knack now for picking, I think, the right dresses. Whereas in the beginning, you don't know, you just pick what you like. I like to do the whole thing. Like we do the wedding dress, the bridesmaids, tuxedos, mother's dress, and I like to do it all here because a lot of places, they don't have everything in one place. You have to take your swatch and go over here and pick the tuxes and go over here and pick your mom's dress. I like it all together because then you can make everything look good for the photos, because the most important thing is the photos. And you want the colors to match, you want the shades to match. You don't want them to be like a little bit off, because that really shows up in the pictures. And so I like to do the whole thing, and then we're the only store in town that also does delivery of the wedding dress and wedding day coordinating, which that like finalizes the whole thing. You get to see the final, you know, end product of all the work that you and the bride and the mother of the bride did that whole year. I used to call New York home all the time until probably this last visit when I went for New York market, because we do our market in New York. And I thought, this place is crazy. I want to go home.
Turns out I actually knew Jennifer back when she was first starting the store and working as a waitress at the old Tulsa Comedy Club, where I used to do a little comedy myself. She really has a beautiful shop. Probably not, though, a good place to pick up women.
To get ready for your big day, visit Facchianos.com or stop in and visit with Jennifer at her shop at 71st and Garnett.
It's great to have someone like Jennifer around with all of her talents creating amazing things right here in Tulsa.
Another place to find homegrown Tulsa products is a neat little shop called Okie Crowe.
Yeah, they're on my list for Santa to visit, and we'll meet Kelli Brown next when we come back with more Explore Tulsa.
Hello, friends. I'm out in the woods today, hunting for those very desirable and elusive Silverados. Wow, look at that one. Did you see the rack on that one? Look at that little beauty there. You know, at Danny Beck Chevrolet, our hunting grounds are also our proving grounds. We're out to prove to you we have the best prices in the state. Remember, go Beck for more.
At Video Revolution, our home entertainment experts have been designing custom home theater solutions for both in and outdoor use for over 30 years. From flat panel LED TVs to 4K projector systems, the top name brands are here at Video Revolution. That same electronic expertise we also apply to our business communications network, from boardroom automation to video wall presentations. Video Revolution, Tulsa's headquarters for the best selection and installation of cutting-edge technology.
Jeff Blattmeyer, owner of Athletic Mission Baseball Academy. You're watching Explore Tulsa.
You know, you can't go wrong with good soap. And if you're one of those people that feel that daily showers are essential, then you'll be so glad you stuck around for more Explore Tulsa.
The Okie Crowe did get its start with some of Kelli Brown's best-selling soaps, but they offer so many more handmade products now, and they're all from Oklahoma creators.
I was in between jobs, transitioning, trying to figure out what I was really going to do with my future. Had to survive all the layoffs throughout the bad economy, and I started making soaps kind of as a hobby to take my mind off kind of the stress of my job. And so I started giving them to friends and family. And then a friend suggested that I participate in the Blue Dome Arts Festival and sell them there. So it kind of just started as a hobby, taking off an idea, and the next thing I know, people started buying them. So I started, distributing them to a local retailer called Grog's Green Barn. And so as a lazy slacker, I always like to maximize my effort. And so I thought, well, if one store is willing to try them out, maybe some other stores would. So I started just getting around in the community asking, would you sell my soaps, please? And eventually there were enough stores that, were willing. And so we kind of got a little bit of a buzz here in the Tulsa area. Well, based on where I had grown my business or where I had gotten with it, I thought this will be great. This will be so easy. I opened this store and I realized this is a whole new ball game. So every day I'm still learning a lot of lessons. Having a home-based business and then turning it into a retail business is quite a bit different ball game. So it's been interesting, a lot of lessons learned, a little egg on the face, but for the most part, it's been a really great, rewarding gift to be able to do this. I think with the revitalization of specifically downtown Tulsa, what I'm seeing like here in the Deco district, there's kind of an interest in the old architecture, some of the, just kind of revisiting the past a little bit. And as we get faster paced in life, people are kind of going back to the handmade items. We have kind of a artistic group down here, or kind of a field down in the downtown area, more so than the other parts of Tulsa. And so I feel like a lot of the people who come downtown are looking for that unique item, looking for something a little bit different that you can't get at the big box stores or the mall, the local mall. So you come in and you're going to find a unique item. It may be made by somebody here locally with a little artistic flair. Well, right now, we just got the Smokelahoma barbecue sauces. They're brand new here to the shop. One of them here is the Marshall Brewing Company, Big Demoke. We're a huge supporter of brewing your own beer, supporting your local brewers, drink local. So if you can even drink your barbecue sauce or put your beer in the barbecue sauce, that's even greater. We love to support the locals as well, like the Three Sisters products. They do Oklahoma Gold, Jalapeno Jack, hot pepper jellies. We really try to concentrate on just fun, unique items for everyday living, but maybe something that's just a little bit different. Usually like a little bit of an odd flair or something just that I haven't seen here in the Tulsa area. And one of the newest things we got in are the Shotwell Candy Company, their craft beer, and pretzel caramels. If you're a craft beer lover, those are a perfect gift this holiday season. Well, having worked in sales support and backing up the sales teams at various jobs that I had, I realized that I had built a skill set that kind of taught me how to run people's businesses. And I was sick of working so hard for somebody else, and I'd had enough. I wanted an easier life. Well, so I made the transition, and so far I've realized that you work a whole lot harder for yourself than you'll ever work for somebody else. I think it takes a lot of courage, sometimes just pure idiocy to jump in and just try to figure it out as you go along. And the most important part of it all was just the rewarding part. Since I've made that transition working for myself, it's been awesome.
It's so great to see someone like Kelli take a little hobby, turn it into a dream come true.
To learn more about Kelli's shop and the products they offer, visit okiecrowe.com.
As we get closer to the holidays with every segment, and I can't think of a better way to say I love you than with a cookie.
Jewelry usually comes to mind for me first, but cookies are good too. And our next stop takes us to the headquarters to some of the best cookies in the country.
Yummy, yum, yum. Cookie Advantage is just ahead when we continue with more Explore Tulsa.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Envision Media Group has teamed up with Video Revolution, Tulsa's leader in electronic sales, service, installation, and repair, to offer the latest advances in video production technology to the Tulsa area. From multi-camera HD production to live web streaming and TV studio production, Envision Media Group provides production services to television stations, sports organizations, corporations, and agencies. Envision Media Group's team of professionals has over 50 years of combined broadcast television experience. And thanks to Video Revolution, we now have all the latest toys and capabilities at our fingertips to produce your next project on time and on budget. Envision Media Group and Video Revolution are a powerful team and ready to tackle any video project needs you might have. For more information, visit us online at envisionmediagroup.com. Envision the possibilities.
At Video Revolution,
we've got today's 3D technology.
Smart TVs.
And I can help you pick the one that's a larger size TV.
We handle it all here at Video Revolution.
Now people can get
a 90-inch TV.
Locally owned and operated.
Now coming up on a 30-year anniversary.
Customer service is our priority.
We have our own service center.
It just brings back enjoyment to watching TV.
And now it's affordable for everybody.
And we sell fun stuff.
It's like toys for big kids.
Customers that come into Video Revolution are blown away.
I'm Emily Jansen, Site Manager for the Mobile Tour at StoryCorps, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hi there, cookie lovers of all shapes and sizes. Have we got a treat for you for just sticking around for more Explore Tulsa?
Yes, we do, Stevie. Dwayne and Kim Carnes have taken their grandmother's cookies and turned it into a huge cookie advantage for businesses everywhere.
I've done a lot of different things in my life. I was a flight instructor here in Tulsa, became a corporate pilot, an airline pilot, also been involved in several businesses where sales were really important, and see a lot of different ways of doing things and meet a lot of business people. In fact, some of the ideas that I came up with for Cookie Advantage came from my flying career. I flew out of Fayetteville, and at the time that was where all the Walmart employees flew in and out of. I flew the Waltons around, and so I got to see a lot of different ways of doing business and hear conversations, and I thought, you know, that's neat. In the beginning, we had another name, and our whole idea is that we wanted to connect businesses with their customers. And when we went through the trademarking process, the first name we chose was already taken, and so we said, okay, let's give our customers an advantage and use cookies to do that. And so our customers have an advantage with their business by using Cookie.
We did surveys on what to put in the tin and stuff, and like 92% came back chocolate chip cookies. That's kind of America's favorite cookie. And it just so happened my grandma had a great recipe, so it kind of worked hand in hand.
We had looked at several things in the past. We wanted to have our own business. And what we found typically with the business is you're buying a 7-day-a-week job, a lot of employees, a lot of hours, a lot of headaches. And we thought, what if you could compress the week into 4 days and work 4 9 or 10-hour days, Monday through Thursday, and have every Friday, Saturday, Sunday off the rest of your life. And that was the design from the very beginning. When we opened Cookie Advantage, we knew on the first day we were building a system that we could franchise. You know, we have 27 franchises. We'll add probably 12 to 15 this year. And connecting with these people, because you have people that have a marketing background, we have engineers with our company. You know, we have a little bit of everything, and we bring them to Tulsa for a couple of days in the beginning for the marketing training and how to do things. And then we both go into the field and work with them so they're successful.
It's fun to get to do that together. If it was just one of us going out traveling, you know, so much, it wouldn't be nearly as much fun. And because we're able to do that, you get to play along the way too. And so, you know, you have working vacations, which works out good.
My parents, I mean, with the way things are going and the way they've been developing franchises moving forward, it's created a great opportunity for me here to run the daily operations and just kind of take over of what's going on here in our Tulsa location so that they can be out there traveling. Because I mean, they're gone, you know, 10 days at a time and usually 20, 25 days out of the month, just trying to establish new territories and get new franchises going.
It's a lot of fun, and we know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and so we can play off of that. You know, there's areas of the company that I'm better at than he is based on my personality, and he's the organizer the scheduler and all of that. So it works really well.
It's been an amazing journey, and we always say it hasn't been all fun all the time. We've had our good days and we've had our bad days, but at the end of the day, it's the smartest thing we ever did. We have a schedule where we work together, we travel together. We've obviously brought our son into the business. He's been here 16 years on and off, and now does the operations here. And it's been very rewarding for us that it's what we needed to do.
Those cookies look so good. I'd love to be the cookie taster.
Sounds like a great job for you, Stevie. But if you're interested in learning more about getting cookies to your clients or starting your own franchise, visit cookieadvantage.com.
Ooh, better add cookies to my Thanksgiving shopping list.
Let's let Stevie go through his grocery list, but stick around. We'll be right back with more Explore Tulsa.
Hi, my name is Randy. I'm with Video Revolution Sales Associate and DirecTV Manager. Here to tell you today about some really good offers we have for DirecTV. Right now we're offering free equipment, free installation for up to 4 rooms. We've got a brand new Genie box that records up to 5 shows. Right now DirecTV also offers wireless boxes. So if you want to put a TV in a bathroom or out on a patio where we can't get wires, for $99 you can get up to 3 wireless boxes. Well, you have the Genie in the living room, and then you can get these little mini Genie boxes here, which you can put in your second, third, or fourth bedroom, and they all talk with the Genie and allow you to record in every room. But what's really nice is even if you've been recording in the living room, you can bring up your DVR playlist from any room in the house. Right now they have really good deals going on. The Choice package is $32 off a month for your first year. They're also going to give you 3 months free of all the movie channels, HBO, Starz, Showtime, and Cinemax. We also offer, with anything on the Choice and above package, you get the whole season NFL ticket for free. They have a lot of free apps now for your smartphones and your tablets where you can actually set your recorder. When you forgot to record your favorite show, you can actually talk to your phone and it's going to go to your favorite channel, record it for you. Come on down and see me. I'll be happy to go over some of the programming choices and what kind of great deals we can do for you.
Hi, I'm Greg Conway, CEO of Tulsa Boys Home, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Be sure to join us next week when we find out how Travis started Spectrum Paint.
We want to thank William the artist for introducing us to his work and showing us around Decopolis.
Well, thanks too to Jennifer Thompson for all those beautiful brides that she makes up at Facchianos Bridal and Formal, and to Kelli Brown for her famous soap and other products at Okie Crowe.
Plus thanks to Dwayne, Kim, and Kevin Carnes for keeping the cookies fresh at Cookie Advantage.
Remember, if you miss any of the show, you can always catch us at exploretulsa.com.
As always, each week we feature the people, places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
Hey, don't forget to like us on Facebook and share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about.
Plus remember, Explore Tulsa is brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Stop by, say hello to Ron and all the guys for your home entertainment needs.
And Explore Tulsa is also proudly brought to you by Dr. Robert Zollner and Associates.
Home of the 2 pair for a $129 deal with 2 locations, 3030 South Harvard and 69th and Memorial.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on this week's show, but we'll see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.